Buffalo sauce or barbecue sauce? What if you just combine the two? This spicy and sweet buffalo barbecue sauce is probably one of my favorites, and it only takes a few minutes to put together. It's got the layers of sweet heat you want from a barbecue sauce, plus that punch from the cayenne, and don't forget that butter. This is a recipe you've got to try. While you do that, I'm gonna party on these ribs. All right, so buffalo barbecue sauce. The choices are tough. I gotta put it on something, so we'll cook something today. And normally I'd think buffalo wings. I've done that plenty of times. I've actually never done pork ribs before with the buffalo barbecue sauce. So let's keep it really, really simple because this recipe is more about the sauce than anything. So I have got some ribs here. I made some individual cuts. These are baby back ribs that I've trimmed down. So we're gonna make some party ribs. What I'm gonna do is I've got these going, the smoker's going about 325, I think. I'll have to double check. Anyway, because we're gonna cook them a little hot and fast. And if you haven't seen the party ribs video in the past, go check that out. Today I'm gonna be using my pellet smoker, and I'm gonna season them with a rub that is 50-50 kosher salt and coarse black pepper, with a little bit of granulated garlic and a little bit of paprika. I also used this on a recent pork belly video where I smoked a pork belly like Texas style, almost like a brisket. So freaking good. So I just had some leftover rub there. Figured that this is nice and kind of neutral, classic rub. So we'll get these seasoned up, and then I'll throw these on the smoker and we can make that delicious sauce. Now, if you haven't watched that rib video on how to make these individual party ribs, totally worth it. You can use baby backs or spares. I prefer baby backs. And then you get just like a really nice coating and throw them on. So they're gonna be a little bit different texture, but I figured like, hey, you know, they're kind of like pork wings almost when they're like this. A nice cross between buffalo wings and something barbecue. So, all right, these are pretty well seasoned. Let's go throw them on. All right, so I do have the smoker set to 350, not 325. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get these little riblets on here. And then these are gonna go until they're done, which is gonna be about an hour. It could be just over, depends on your grill, how cold the ribs are when you're putting them in and all that fun stuff. So here we go. All right, the ribs are smoking. Let's go ahead and make the sauce. This only takes maybe about 10 minutes. All right, I've got a little saucepan on medium-low heat, and then we're gonna start with half of the ingredients here. Buffalo sauce, which is 1 cup. We've got 1 cup of ketchup. Really, these two ingredients are kind of the core. Got 1/4 cup brown sugar, got a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and then 2 teaspoons of molasses. Actually, I meant tablespoons, sorry. The Worcestershire, that's the 2 teaspoons. So add that in there. Gives a little savory flavor. All right, now any barbecue sauce needs some layers of spices too. So we've got a little bit of black pepper. I'm using a teaspoon. It's not coarse. I don't want it to be chunky. I've got a little bit of chipotle. So this is another teaspoon. Adds a nice smoky layer in here. And then my secret, which is some celery salt. So another teaspoon in here. Just adds a little bit of tang without overwhelming the sauce. And then honestly, we just whisk it together in that delicious buffalo sauce. Well, I shouldn't say buffalo sauce, it's hot sauce. It's the cayenne hot sauce. I'm using Frank's. Crystal is another good brand. And you just wanna whisk all of this together so that you just get it mixed in. And then, like I said, this is on a medium-low setting. So we're just gonna let this cook for a few minutes. We'll get it to a low simmer and I'll whisk it a little bit, kind of just see all the ingredients come together. I'll show you the last step. All right, it's been a little bit and the sauce is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead, turn off the heat, and then let's go ahead and taste it as well. What we're looking for is a nice smoky, sweet heat with that cayenne forward hot sauce flavor. That's so good. It's nice because it's not just the cayenne, it's also the chipotle in there too, so you've got a couple different layers of heat. Now what makes it buffalo sauce isn't just the hot sauce, it's also butter, which is really important. So what we're gonna do is actually fortify this sauce using a French technique. So we're gonna take some pads of cold butter. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter here. This is grass-fed butter, and then what I wanna do is just add them in slowly, just a couple cubes at a time, because you don't wanna drop the temperature of the sauce too much. And then you just want to whisk it in. And what this does is it actually will make the sauce nice and glossy. Doing so slowly in this way prevents the butter from separating because it's an emulsion. So doing it this way just keeps everything together and just adds like this nice rich layer to the Buffalo BBQ sauce. So just keep adding in the butter. And if you ever have tried my creamy buffalo sauce recipe on my website, I do the same thing there. It's just really nice extra touch rather than just adding the butter in here together because it gets so oily. Now, if you're wondering, the butter doesn't separate, at least not for a while. So if you were to keep this in the fridge for a couple weeks, it might start to, then you want to shake up the bottle. But to be honest with you, this lasts and it stays like this. It's so good, especially like on eggs or like breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. Oh man, it just takes it up a whole nother level. It goes from a really delicious barbecue sauce to that buffalo sauce just because of that butter here. So I'm gonna just let this rest. Let's go ahead and check on the ribs and then we'll get to eating. All right, it has been about 45, 50 minutes. These are looking pretty good. All right, so they're getting pretty close. I really want them to be at about 200 degrees or so. So let's go ahead, flip them around just a little bit. I want these to cook evenly. So I'm gonna rotate some of these smaller ones, move them to the hot zone. And oops, I will come back in about 20 minutes. All right, color looks great. Let's check for tenderness. Whoop, right through. So yeah, I would definitely say that these are probe tender. Look at that bark, look at the color. Really great ribs in an hour, if you can believe that. Maybe just slightly more, but hey, I will take them. The ribs are done, I've let them rest a little bit, and as you guys can see, I mean, the bark on these are just epic. I love these party ribs. They're so good on their own, but we're here for the sauce. Now you could obviously sauce these and leave them on the grill if you want them to caramelize up. This whole process works really well with the charcoal grill too. For the sake of just making them kind of like buffalo wings, I'm just gonna toss them in some sauce. This is about the max amount of wings I can fit in this bowl with getting them all sauced and not spilling them all over the cutting board. So we'll hit them with that Buffalo BBQ sauce. You can see right out of the squeeze bottle, it comes out great. I mean, there's no issues here, even with the butter. This is just a beautiful sauce. Get these tossed around. I need one of those huge wing bowls that I can just throw stuff in, and smaller tongs. I'm smart today, I've got a napkin handy, because these things are saucy. Just check out the color on these ribs, it's crazy good. As much as I love chicken wings, I would love to have a plate of individual ribs at a party. Don't worry, I'm single dipping. For those of you that don't believe in party ribs, I'm telling you, these are where it's at. And there's so much meat on baby backs too. The beard. My poor editor had to sit there and watch me eat the whole dang rib. He's probably throwing a huge fit right now.
You're tacky and I hate you.
Homemade barbecue sauce is seriously one of the best things that you can do to amp up your barbecue. And I'm telling you, sweet, spicy, buttery, savory Buffalo BBQ sauce is the one that you need to try. If you guys like this recipe, don't forget to subscribe and let me know, what would you put this sauce on? Hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers, I'm gonna dig into these.